In our previous class, we had seen how to make use of this batch plugin or the template component in interactive report as well as classic report. In this class, we will see how to make use of the content row and show how Oracle Apex will remember plugin to be added in the multiple records, similar like in the case of interactive report, like each and every batch or the avatar component is repeated in all the rows. We don't have to sit and write the code for each and every line. Oracle will remember to add the styling based on the plugin to multiple records. Now I will go back to my application. I will delete the classic report from here, deleted. Now coming to the IR report, what I will do is I will change the type from here to the content row. So this is one more kind of template component. I will select this. SQL query, I will keep this as is. Let me save this. Coming to the attribute over here. In the overline, I will just hardcode this as a task. Name, I will give the task name. Let me copy this from my query. And in order to substitute this, we have to refer the column name, something like this. Under the description, I will give the budget. I will write over here the budget as budget colon and then followed by that the value. In the miscellaneous, I will be giving the status, that is over here, percent status and this. Let me just save and review this application and see how the content row template component will look like on the plugin. So we will see something like this content row details. Now we can display the avatar as well as the batch. Now coming to the avatar, we can select the icon or the initials. Now I will select the initials over here and I will modify my query a little bit. Let me just go back to my query and I will create one initials column over here. I will add it over here, the initial, that is avatar. Click on OK. Looks like there is an error. Okay, ename is not there, the task name is there. Let me just put the task name. You can validate, click on OK. You can save. Now I will go to the batch over here under the attributes. Now in the initials, I will select the avatar over here. I will select no shape for the avatar, size I want small. Coming to the batch, label it is asking. So label, it will come from the status and value also it will come from the status. Suppose if you want to use the hard code status like this. I don't want to display the label because it will take a little bit more space. So only the value I want to show in the batch. State I will get from the batch state, that is the SQL query. Coming to the icon, we can select the icon from our query. That is the substitution for this is like this, batch and the icon. With this set, let me just review this. This is how we will see the content row with the avatar added over here with the no shape. Suppose if you add the shape over here, that is circular, click on save and run. Now you are seeing the circular styling around the avatar. So we didn't code anything over here, automatically it has added. One more thing is, you have noticed the icon for this batch was not visible. That looks like it takes the substitution string from the return column. Let me just check if this works. Click on save and let me run. Now it is taking the icon. So you have to refer to the documentation over here, how it is supporting in each and every attribute. Batch will differ how the attribute accepts the value in the case of the content row and the classic report. Now we can add few more buttons over here. The button is also a template component. So we can add the buttons over here under the action, create an action. I will tell it's a primary action. Template is a button and I will name this as edit and redirect to some URL we can put over here. Let me just put the dummy URL. If you want, you can make it as hot over here or not. If you want, we can leave this. Coming to the class icon, we can just select here the edit symbol. Not coming. Let me manually add over here the styling, that is the FA edit. Click on save and I will make this as icon over here. So icon class we have to put over here, not the CSS class. If you want, you can search over here as well. I will search for the edit, click on run. So what is best suitable, that is FA edit, we can select as this is the edit button. Click on save and click on run. So we'll see the edit icon over here. So all this with the help of zero coding, just with the help of configuration and setting the attributes right, we will see all these details in the page in action. I will add one more action over here. This time I will go for the primary action and the menu. Instead of a button, we will go for the menu. And label, I will tell this as the create. If you want, you can make this as a hot. I will go with the icon. I will search for the plus icon over here. That is FA plus. With this set, let me review this. there is an error over here. Let me see what is the error. Okay, link it is expecting. So I will tell I want to route this to some URL. Let me give some dummy URL over here. Hash, click on OK, click on save and click on run. I'm seeing one button. Since we added a menu, we will add one more menu item over here. This time I will tell this as copy. Type, I will select redirect it to some URL. I will put this over hash, click on OK. Appearance, I can select from here the copy. Let me see any copies there is. There is a FA copy. Let me save and let me run this application. Let me click this and see. It looks like there is some issue. We have added the plus over here in the menu. Let me fix this. Let me go to the menu. This is a menu for us. Let me name the label as menu. Here we don't have to add the plus. This add plus will go over here. Let me rename this to add, and this icon of plus will go over here. Let me see, where is this plus? It's over here. Coming to the menu, here we will add the ellipse, which suits best for the menu. Here, this one, click on save and let me just run this application again. Now it looks proper. Click on this. We are getting two actions over here, or the menu items, add and copy. Let me add a third one, or the separator. Let me just create a menu item over here. I will select this time this as a separator, and I will keep this as default. Let me add one more menu item saying this is a delete, and I will navigate to some dummy page. For this demonstration purpose, I will give hash. Coming to the icon, I will add the trash icon. Suppose if you want to get the code of the icons, you can select icons over any of the attributes and get this FA/trash. Otherwise, you can go for the documentation by Oracle. Let me just review this. We have added the separator and then we added a delete. So if you see, there is a separator over here and then the delete. So like this, we can create the template components on our Oracle Apex with zero coding. This by using the plugins for avatar, menu items, buttons, content row, avatar, batches, so and so forth.